Welcome to the channel, guys. So in this video, why have I sold the Gen2 GR Yaris? Well, I'm going to reveal the reason for that very shortly, but obviously there's a lot of videos about this car on my channel now. Please do go watch them. I'd really appreciate if you give me a like on those videos. Even more so, you could subscribe to the channel as well. This is probably going to be one of the very last videos with the new Gen2 GR. It really is as good as I say it is. It's a truly amazing car. But the reason I've sold it is, obviously I did a recent update about the collection of cars in the garage. 6 cars is just too many. It's just too many cars. It's also a lot of cash to have tied up in a car. And I say the initial plan was, as I've basically said in most of the videos about this car, was that I was initially going to sell this car pretty much within the first week taking delivery. Had quite substantial offers of over the original buy price. So the car is sold. Obviously not really for as much over as it could have been, because the car's got nearly 1,000 miles on the clock now. But I've sold it because there's too many cars, as I do plan on selling one more. But I also, as the channel is doing really well now, so massive thank you to all those of you that have actually subscribed to the channel and are liking my videos. It's really helping me to grow, which means I need to turn cars over to bring you fresh content. So I need to basically be bringing more interesting stuff to the channel, because though I've got quite a nice collection of cars, there's only so much I can do with the same cars over and over again. So yeah, the Yaris is sold. One of the other cars may get sold, and there will be new cars coming to the channel to hopefully generate more interest in the channel and get me more subscribers, get me more likes. It generates me more income, which means I can put into things like more vehicles to buy and to show you what the ownership experience is like, because obviously what I'm doing with these cars is more of an ownership perspective in my reviews, rather than, all right mate, can I borrow your car for a few hours and go and drive it like I stole it? That's not me. I would rather get to know what the cars are like to live with, what do they cost to own, as in running costs, fuel, tax, insurance, etc, etc. What goes wrong, what does servicing cost, etc. Even though we've not had a service in this, but having owned a Gen 1 Yaris for 3 years, be in the ballpark of £300 to £500 a year for servicing on one of these. So I think it's very respectable for a near 300 horsepower, essentially rally car, because it's what it is. It's a rally car. It's very capable. So yeah, I want to bring you guys more content, and so you can enjoy the channel more. I do apologise if the sound is a bit weak in this video. I am talking a bit loud because of the distance between me and the camera. I do have some lapel mics ordered. Again, now the channel's bringing in money, I can invest more in bringing you guys better videos, because this is, let's just say, I have very little editing experience of videos, practically zero experience of editing videos. And if you'd asked me a year ago to go in front of a camera, I'd have been like, no, I don't want to do that. But I'm actually really enjoying this. And because I'm really enjoying it, I'm willing to invest in it and put more into it. And I'm hoping that you guys are also enjoying what I'm doing and that. So yeah, the car's going to generate more money, because these cars, pretty much all of them are owned cash. So they're all substantial cash investments, tying up cash. If I want to bring you new cars to the channel, one has to go to generate cash to go and buy something else. So I say this car is sold on the basis of a smooth transaction of that going through. There's already a buyer lined up for the car. There is a potential replacement car coming pretty soon, and that replacement car may fill the roles of 2 cars, so another car may also go, which then also frees up even more cash to do more stuff, bring maybe yet another car, or do more adventures. But as I say, I don't want to do too much of the on-the-road driving stuff. I've done a couple of POV videos, but I'm not so keen on that, because trying to portray anything driving wise on video it's not the easiest thing to do, especially in the UK where the roads are really busy. If I lived in Wales, like the point of view video that's live on the channel of me driving this car on roads in Wales is amazing, because that road is brilliant and always deserted, very safe, deserted. The only thing you got to watch out for is sheep. Or if I lived in Scotland, again, I'd have access to very quiet, really beautiful roads, but I don't. I'm in the Midlands. Traffic is chaos. It's really bad. There's not really anywhere you can enjoy a car. You've got to venture out to the Peak District or Wales, or go real north and head to Scotland, or go to Europe. So that's why the GR Yaris is going. No fault of its own. It is amazing, but it makes sense to sell it now whilst it's only a month old, because I can get everything that I paid for it and some extra back. So this car is losing me no money. It's actually making me a little bit of money. Not quite as much as it would have done if I'd have sold it in week 1, but a month later, still making money from it. The new owner is also going to benefit from the fact I have painstakingly spent 2 days machine polishing this car, so it's totally swill free. It's not spotless right now because we've been enjoying it, driving it, and the roads are wet and dirty. It's got a G-Technic CSL 5-year ceramic coating on it. So yeah, the car is spotless, and that's beautiful. I mean, there's no dirt really on it, but that, well, super silky smooth, because it's got G-Technic CXL, then with an additional coating of G-Technic XO over the top to give it that hydrophobic ability. So that's why the GR Yaris is going. Really, because it makes financial sense to sell it now, and second, to bring you guys more exciting content, or at least I hope exciting, and gets me more subscribers, more likes, is hopefully the outcome of doing this. So as always, thanks for watching. I'm just thinking if I missed anything that I need to mention or say. Hopefully that camera's still recording, because I've got no idea. Might be talking to myself here. Well, I technically am talking to a camera. So yeah, that's why it's going. Car is great. In a couple of years' time, because we really do love this car, I think I wouldn't buy a Gen 1 again. I'll be honest, the Gen 1, after owning one for 3 years, I'd never buy one again. Great car, but it's not a car I want to revisit. This, I definitely wish to revisit it. Maybe that's because I've only owned it a month and nearly 1,000 miles. But genuinely, for me, it's a big step on compared to the Generation 1 car. Toyota did an amazing job. The steering feel is way improved, and the confidence inspiring of the chassis and the way it feels is a big improvement. And it's flatter and firmer, but without losing any of its ability on a really bad British B road or any loss in comfort. So it's a fantastic car. Anybody looking for a Gen 2, if you can get one, go and buy it. For me, manual every time in this car. Don't think the auto will be quite as enjoyable for what I like in the car, especially an 8-speed ZF gearbox. Don't think that's really got a place in that kind of car, but don't want to get any hate, but that's just my personal opinion. It'd been nicer that they put a DCT gearbox in it, like what the Alpine's got. So more akin to a sporty hot hatch style car rather than a torque converter automatic. Though I will admit, the ZF8, well tuned with the right software and the fine tuning of the software, can be a fantastic automatic transmission. Because I have owned a few cars with the ZF8 box, and it's a very good gearbox. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Please give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. And yes, it was still recording.